close qualifier?
Yeah, they played about 0 games and
Zero?
0 games. Yeah, it's the unfortunate repercussion of a new region, right? Like if
Yep.
tomorrow you made, let's say, the British Isles division, right? For example, right? Like you might get 4 teams, 5 teams,
Yep.
but the likelihood of actually getting 30, 40 teams to create qualifiers. So hopefully in the future we do get to see a lot more MENA teams creeping up and actually competing for those spots. I'm not expecting them to be contenders for qualifying, but just contenders for making it a more hearty bracket.
Yeah, I know, right? It's weirdly sad when you open the qualifiers and they're like one team all the way reached qualified. They didn't even do anything. You're like, oh well, that's cool. But yeah, looking at the two teams, PSG Quest seems to me that they're going for a very fast push strat with this Chen and the Lycan, right? So this five spirits, do they have enough to sort of slow them down?
They do have some pretty good counter-aggressive heroes. You know, they've got the Mars, which is good team fight control, some Zeus. They've got some Troll who can soak up and be quite a good laner as well. So we'll see if they can do it. But, you know, already we got the early smoke shenanigans. We see Dyer kind of moving away to the Radiant Triangle as well. Nice
Yeah,
little
we also
dodge.
have. I was gonna say we have decent amount of saves from five spirits, right? The Dazzle and the Venge, and that does do a pretty good job against like the Bat Rider Lasso if you can get there. Meanwhile, it looks like PSG Quest they're going to the high ground. Did they find someone? Wraith, he's taking a few hits here. Takes the stun from the Monkey King. I think he might be losing his life here, and he does. But they could get Malik in return, and they do. So 1 for 1 for now. But it looks like the Quest is there just cleaning up right now. Hey, it's 2 for 2, but they do get the third person for Quest. What about Fargod? Can he make it out? He's turning around on Omar. He's throwing the axes. He need a couple
Stick.
more here. Oh, Fargod, nope, he does not get it. And Quest, first blood, an additional 3 kills on top of that. Pretty fair start for them.
Yeah, the worst thing here is the fact that Dazzle is the one that gets the 2 kills, right, for Dyer's side. Like, if one went to your Zeus, then suddenly you're talking about like a bottle. But the fact that 2 kills
Yep.
go the way of the support, they're gonna have to do some real big pressure in this offlane now to try and come back from what is quite a devastating start to a game. Not often do you see 6 kills that early on.
Decent harass coming out on Kaori here. He's not going to lose his life, but that spear had landed, he would have. Meanwhile, TA2000. This is a relatively fragile duo, right? The Clinks as well as the Chen. So if Mars can get close, I feel like they can have enough damage to at least bring one of them down.
It depends. Right now, yes, I think once Chen picks up a creep and you get some additional levels, then that
Ooh,
extra
wow.
range they play on will keep them alive. And Dazzle, yeah, does die from the poke. And this is kind of what I'm kind of hinting at here. It's like, sure, you do have like the poison touch right click, but yeah, there's so
Well,
much
top,
pressure from quest lanes, yeah.
yeah, top lane. Meanwhile, there's like Omar was able to get a kill on Fargod, loses his life, but of course he's very happy for that. And meanwhile, Freak, he does jump away from the Monkey King, but still takes a boundless strike to the back as he jumps away. Yeah, that is going to be one thing. The Mars, when he gets close to the Chen and clinks, there's a lot of damage coming out, and it's usually not worth it to just take your bulwark, even in a situation like this. So,
Oh yeah,
tough lane for the Mars.
you don't really want to level Bulwark early on because like Mars is quite a low damage hero. Like yes, you have spear damage, arena, but you're never really the one killing off by yourself. You're always looking for that one hero to kind of cushion you, and that is also going to be the big issue with Dire's lineup, where when they do look to make their moves, they are quite a low damage lineup outside of Zeus ult, right? It's like Dazzle doesn't really provide damage in the mid game. Venge same. Troll needs Battle Fury plus multiple items. So there is going to be a large discrepancy in like who can actually fight, and Radiant. It's why they went for these heroes, right? It's like they're looking at this very slow build-up style lineup where they can just punish them in the first 20. So it's all on PSG Quest just to utilize that timing.
To be completely frank with you, I don't think PSG Quest cares too much about what Five Spirits pick. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like they're like, we're
for
gonna
sure.
pick these heroes. And it looks like the Chen Creep is actually here, throwing out a few lightnings from the Harpy, but it's just about one. He's gonna go back. A little bit of harass coming out. Kaori, the bottom lane, taking a bit of damage here. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but TA2000 does take the spear, and Kaori is able to stay alive. We're gonna call that on purpose, yes?
Sure. I'm currently
Yeah.
checking the ranks of Dire, so
Oh, nice. Tell me if there's anything interesting here. Meanwhile, Freak, he might not be at the same rank as Noob right now, as he is just going to be losing his life. A couple hits coming up from Noob, and Abed, well, not the Abed, but different Abed shows up here, and it's he can't really do anything on the Dazzle here. Tries to throw out the slow, but Noob is able to juke him in time. And this mid lane is getting quite one-sided, 15-4 to the 9-1. And Well, they high five, which is nice. That's a bit nice. You see that. Wraith unfortunately left alone. Meanwhile, top lane Fargod's going to be losing his life. And yep, can they get something out of it? There's no mana on Carousel, so he can't actually stun anyone. And I think Carousel might lose his life. He's just going to keep going for more. Why stop?
There's no reason to.
Yeah,
There's
Flame Break's
about...
going to be active. There you go. Couple
Wait,
more hits.
One
more. Oh, misses the high ground. That's the best thing so far. Ah, well, it gets them in the end. And they kill Wraith in the other lane as well. So this is
Monkey's diving middle.
Oh, this is the second time he dives middle in this minute, basically. And he's just going to get another kill for his trouble. What are the ranks from 5 sprints? Found anything interesting? As Fargod might be losing his life. The Flame Break comes out. I don't think you're going to be talking too much because this is just going to be all action for PSG Quest. They're just going to keep killing people. You know, left, right, and center. Oh, the stun comes out. The slow is there. And looks like Fargod is going to survive, at least for now.
All I'll say is I was looking to see if this was like some up and coming regional stack. Unfortunately, that isn't the case. So
yep.
To keep it civil, it is going to be it's very PSG Quest favored in regards to the ranks. And yeah, already that is occurring, right? It's 11 for 3. They are punishing the low damage that I was mentioning about. Monkey King's just sitting on mid. The supports have already TP to the side lane, right? So like there isn't any TP rotations to be made. He's jumping into with the Jingu.
Oh, he might have bit off more than he can chew. He did. All right. If you're Zeus, by the way, you're going to be telling your friends about this. Like, guys, Isoko killed him. I mean, like, Omar, he might have gone a bit too far as well. Or did he, as the stun comes out? And 5 spirits, they're saying rank doesn't matter. We can get a few kills. You know, we can show the big dogs what we're made of. As Malik is taking a few hits, is going to be enough. The wolves might be killing Carousel. Can get the stun off? He does. But Fargo, does he have enough damage for this? Malik is juking, he's jiving, and he does drop a beautiful tang. Sorry, an Iron Branch. Gets a kill, and that's 5 spirits. All right, they got something. They're showing us something here. Meanwhile, looks like Noob does get a kill on Fargad, but showcasing a bit of life here on 5 spirits. Well, they did, unless right now, almost tries to cut the tree, but he doesn't actually have the tangos for it. So Noob does get a nice double kill. So, are we looking at average of Divine or more for 5 spirits?
Again, for the safety of the stream, we won't know. It's like upper divine. It's upper divine.
Upper divine. All right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. But like, 5 spirits, they're using the towers to their side, right? Quest, they're diving them quite freely, as you see in the bot lane as well. Amar has dove once more.
He gets Wraith, and he's going for Abed as well. Abed. He makes it out far enough to the tower that they say it's not worth it. And a couple of people coming here from 5 spirits. Can they find anyone? Nope, they can't. And look at the CS, by the way. TA2000, he's got 44. Fargod, his counterpart, has got 18. That is... I think that's kind of bad. You know, I'm no analyst like you, Tigav. You tell me, is that bad or is that like normal?
I mean, one lane's been under pressure the entire time, whilst the other lane has been freely applying said pressure. So it is, very Radiant favored. And Freak getting slapped a little bit here. Unfortunately for a nice grave there from Arbed. The fall from grace, of course, playing Storm Spirit and Shopify to now playing support Dazzle in MENA. Of course, just for legal reasons, that isn't the actual Arbed. He is an imposter.
Meanwhile, we see, I think, our third missed spear of the day. From Wraith coming out here, and can they get anyone here? Omar is just kind of taunting them between the trees as they're diving past the tier 2 in 7 minutes. I don't know if they picked up the Wisdom Rune or not. Our observer could press enter and tell us, but
Dazzle got it.
We could. You got. Wait, do you know?
Yeah, I'm in the game. I can just press enter myself. I'm in the game,
but I'm watching the VMix call. Come on. You know,
I got 2 monitors. You got one for VMix and one for the in-game. We're here.
You have 2? Hey, some of us are poor, okay? We got
family. Which monitor I have? It's a laptop. It's from 1998. There you go.
Well, meanwhile, Carousel, can he make it out of this? He's level 5. Can you imagine if he just swaps the Dazzle? But nope, no swap because, of course, like I said, he's level 5. Noob gets the Jingu Mastery off, but doesn't go for more. As TA2000, does he have enough damage? Probably not. Tier 2 towers give you a decent amount of armor. Meanwhile, the wolf jump, whatever, the howl is there, and Carousel howls in pain as he is sent to the grave yet again. Well, Malik, he's going for this top tier 1. Wolf form activated. 7,000 gold ahead for quest.
Oh,
Noob
mid
just
lane.
wants to. Oh
Yeah.
god. He's using. He trans. Comes out as a 3 and Freak is like, nah, that ain't right.
The real question
He's
here,
just.
I was gonna say, is Monkey going to go for Mage Slayer, right? Because all the aggression we're seeing here, it's quite a fun free game for PSG Quest, and Mage Slayer, it's kind of the busted item of the patch right now in a lot of people's eyes.
True.
When teams lean on magic damage quite early on, you have that resist. Again, like, at this point, like we could hype up every single skirmish, or we could just enjoy the show and just talk about things that PSG Quest are doing. Right? They're diving
Exactly.
freely. Zeus is TP'd in, but the Chen Hill doesn't matter. Thunder God's Wrath was a tickle, not a kill. Like it's rough. It is rough, and
It's very rough, and they're making it rougher. They are saying we're just gonna keep on going until you decide to quit. As Carousel is also losing his life. 5 smears. The score is 20-6.
Yep.
And Fargod, well, at least the mischance is there, so it's pretty good. And it looks like he's gonna be able to make it out. Okay.
so
Noob.
in these games, it's very, very hard, right, for Five Spirit, because especially when they've lost their lanes in this capacity, there's no real way for them to actually play on a lane anymore. Because
Exactly.
the comeback is always, just play the other side of the map, dodge them. But the way that Quest are playing, or PSG Quest, sorry, there isn't going to be a lane to play on. So this is the perfect example of like lose your lanes, lose everything. They need to bring 5 heroes and get a kill. They get Malik, but they need to get more.
They are going for more. They are going for Omar as well. So Omar is very likely to lose his life, and he does. 5 spirits again showing some, like putting a valiant effort here, but they are still insanely far behind. Among the top 6, 5 in net worth are from Quest. That is a lot, and they just got 2 bounty runes as well. As I imagine Omar is going to be overtaking Fargod very soon. And unfortunately, Carousel still no swap. So even if he saw the Monkey King there, couldn't actually be able to, take him. Spear comes out, doesn't actually land on anyone. As the Wukong is here, do they have any stuns? No. They actually are able to almost make it out of here, at least for Wraith. And Carousel, is he going to be able to live? He does, just thanks to that save by the Dazzle here. So, alright, a wasted Wukong. 5 spirits, this is an opening for them. Never mind, as we do see the Dazzle. Yeah, he's dead. STA2000 with 1 Orchid. Noob coming out from behind, gets the Boundless Strike. They're going to go. Can they get Fargod here? He does have his ultimate. Is he going to use it? Looks like he will. No, sorry, he did use it. He's going to go for more here. But Omar is like, I don't really care, man. I'm just going to have you chase me around the map. As this is just a slaughter. This is not the game I wanted to be for my play-by-play debut.
Don't worry, we can share the burden if you'd like.
No, I'm liking this. I'm liking
you
this.
want to keep it going? No worries, all good, all good. No, this is, yeah. This is kind of expected. Like, it is. It is expected because you got to remember, the region doesn't have depth right now. It really is like 3 teams, maybe 4, who kind of holding the top mark, and everyone else is kind of free game. I feel like in like a year or 2 time potentially, we won't be having this crazy of a game in the region, but again, it happens. I think for Five Spirits, they're gonna enjoy themselves right now. They're incredibly underleveled, yet to utilize level 6 on Venge because she's level 5. Maybe they get a Chen kill.
That's
like,
very
this
good
is what I want to
kill.
see from them. Like, even though the game is like so PSG Quest favored, 99% to 1 probably, 100% Radiant favored, I just want to see them like use Arena, get a kill, reset, wait for their cooldowns, go again, and just get some double-digit kills, and then we can talk about stuff. But yeah, Noob's already here.
Nice stun here on Malik, and they're going for more actually. They got some decent damage coming out on Noob, but of course he just heals up with the Boundless Strike as well as getting himself a kill. And I think Zeus is sort of in the middle of everyone here. Does not have his jump for about 10 seconds. Malik, what's he going for? He's like, oh, do I want Zeus or his son? And he's like, I'll just let them both live for now. Nice reunion between father and son right there. Well, Lycan, what's he got? Malik, he's just going to go for Helm of the Overlord. Nothing else. Magic Wand and Helm of the Overlord. Wants to get as many creeps as possible. As very soon, it looks like Kyori is going to overtake Fargod, and it will be top 5 PSG Quest. A very, very rare sight in most of these games. Well, Noob. He sees Fargod. Fargod does have his ultimate, so it would be a bit of a, not risk, but but it'll be time consuming to get the kill. Unless the lasso comes out, nope, they don't even need it. The stun
Had no
timing is
mana,
more than
yeah.
enough.
Could have maybe wondered, but yeah, here it is. They've got arena up in 3 seconds.
Oh, it would have been
Dust,
great to
anything,
catch
nothing. Yeah, they don't have any detection.
their cores. Why would they carry dust? You know, this is how it is in the pubs.
I don't
It's
think
like
they even
Crystal
have gold
Maiden.
to buy it. Let's be real. This is rough.
Well, Zeus. Oh, okay, cancels the TP. So Noob, that's nice. Noob also kind of wasting his ultimate is there, but no one's in it and no one's TPing into it. Still PSG quest. Oh, come on. Walks back into it. Abed. Stick to the mid lane, bro, buddy. This is not how we do it.
And for legal reasons, this is not the actual mid lane Arbed from SEA. This is
an
the
enthusiast.
biggest enthusiast. But also, he could also just be called Arbed as well, right? It's quite a popular name, right? So this could actually be like the perfect storyline, right? Like we're here watching this one-sided game. Imagine 4 years time, Arbed hashtag whatever has suddenly rose up. He's done it. He's overcome this like 20 minutes like one-sided game, and now he's the pro that we're talking about. Like this will be the game that we know him from. And then so put in your books, guys. 3 years from now, we'll see 2 Arbeds in the pro scene.
And you know they'd be playing different roles, maybe on the same team. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Abed, you know.
True.
Like, oh
You never know who's ganking. Guys, Arbed's ganking me. Which one? Too late. You're dead.
Well, in the meantime, Wraith, alright, the Shalgrave comes out. He's alive! And he throws out the arena, gets the spear off. He traps a couple of them. Can you kill the TA2000? And unfortunately, well, the Chen Heal comes out. He's gonna be fine. As 3 people dead from 5 spirits. Make it 4. Where is Far God? Well, he's doing what he's doing. He's far away, you know, just farming. As they are just going straight up for this tier 3, 5 spirits. Youch! This is a tough one.
And yeah, the game is. The real question is, when does 5 Spirit call GG? In the regard of, I don't expect them to. I'm always in the belief of you just play. This, of course, is a very different scenario. I think every single one watching knows what's happening, but it's more like, what type of 5 stack are they? Are they a stack that's like, you know what, boys, we got one more fight in us. We'll see now.
Or are they like, they got that one guy is like whining, like, we can't win. Let's just end it. Let's go next. We can't win.
I don't think we're seeing that though. They're all posturing. Look at them. They're ready. I like this. It's resilience. It's sort of fight. You know, they got some gusto in them. Tier 2000 though, he just wants to kill El Don.
Omar, by the way, he cuts the tree that TA2000 was in, and Wraith, oh no. Buyback is used by Abed, by the way. He will not stay down while his team is fighting. He's like, I gotta come back here and help you guys. And he does, Shallow Grave himself. As Karas is gonna lose his life, Freak is definitely dead. Abed, will the monkeys kill him? Looks like, nope, he's gonna be fine. Zeus buys back, uses his ultimate. Can they get something? Kaori, no! Give it to them, come on. As the buybacks are being used. Alright, the ultimate comes out from the Troll Warlord. And I'm thinking we're seeing the double Gs real soon. Are we? No? I mean, they use buybacks. Oh, wait, Wraith. He's got some spunk in him. Arena into running away. It's a new strategy, but it's not going to work in this game. As the Shalgrave comes out. Maybe a bit early, but who cares? Alright. He shields up. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Oh, well, he's not. Wait, sorry. But his friend is not. As the Throne's taking a beating right now. 28,000 gold. They do call GG. Wraith is like, it's ping issues. There you go. 200 ping. You can't play with that.
I will confirm real quick. Let's see if he was telling the truth. I think he was lying. But that's fine.
Hey. Do not impinge on Wraith's honor. Alright?
I did just check the players.
We take that seriously in the Middle East. Alright?
Yeah. Alright, so 40 kills to 10, PSG Quest. They did have to wait an hour due to technical problems, but they did showcase why they are one of the strongest teams in the region. I think, if anything, this series is